Hey Zero, how are you doing, my brother? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Last night, and I don't know how I did it, just for half an hour, just accidentally deleted it. I don't know what I did, unless YT did it. I don't know. I'm not gonna blame anybody. I could have done it, but anyways, how are you doing? I'm trying to upload. I cooked yesterday and made honey ginger salmon. So I'm uploading that with my other computer, and oh, it is so good. If you like salmon, you will love this. It's really a healthy dish, actually. I can't see anything in the ingredients that would be unhealthy. It's good too. I'm doing well, Marilyn, and greetings, everyone. Yeah, that's good. I noticed that Depop is going to be on live, so I want to catch that. Um, oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Um, I don't know why I'm so hungry. I ate breakfast, so well, it's 4 o'clock. That's why. But after I do this live, I'm going to do another home chef meal. I think I might wait for tomorrow. Because you have it has fresh vegetables, so they give you a certain amount of time, usually up to 6 or 7 days to make that meal. And the meal that I needed to do, I did already. I needed to do the salmon, because you don't want to keep fish, and it had fresh vegetables. So, I wanted to do it while everything was fresh. So I might skip it till tomorrow. But yeah, uh, I was just thinking about some lives that I have been on, just kind of reviewing like the last week. Um, the last live that D Cop gave, what I thought was so, so, so interesting. We were talking about the Atlanta case, and and she just gave some information on when she was at the force, and how things were, and it was very interesting. So like I like to go on different lives, and that's why I titled this discussion, we can all agree to disagree, and respect is the key. Hey, General, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I was just going on with Zero, how this live kind of sparked the title. Just going in different people live, and just kind of reviewing some of the lives that I've been on in the last week. So let me stop right there and ask you, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe wherever you are. Um, I think you said you're from the UK, if I'm not mistaken. I think you said the UK. But anyway, I'm not sure how things are out there. But just hoping that you're well. But back to the lives I visited. Um, People have different perspective and different opinions, and some of the ones, I would say one in particular, I didn't agree with certain people, their what they had to say, but you know what? I stayed in the lie, because just because you don't agree with somebody does not mean you shouldn't hear how they look at things. Because I think um sometimes we jump the gun and we get off the channel, and then some people will go as far as unsubscribe, you know. um oh yeah, I thought so. I thought I remembered you saying that you were from the UK. um because I have a couple of people that I know that come in, subscribers, well, maybe a lot more than a couple, that's from the UK. And I visited London back in the day, and I was more in the city parts. I wish I had visited the countryside, but I was there. Um, General said they are pulling down statues like crazy over here. Yeah, I was looking at some broadcasts where they were pulling down statues and pulling down this and that, and I just I just think, put them down, whatever. But I just think that it's not going to change people's hearts. Um, it, if people have hatred in their heart, and you pull down something because somebody else, it's offensive, it's not gonna, it's not going to solve people from hating each other. That's a matter of the heart. Um, so I really, I'm just still on the fence with certain things with that. I just, uh, I just don't think that it's gonna change a heart. It's not gonna change the way people are thinking. It's not gonna change. I just don't. What do you guys feel? The countryside is posh, too posh for me. Oh, you're from Manchester, UK. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I was in the city. Let me see. Maybe you can. I was. I don't even know if the hotel is still there, but I stayed at the White House. I think that was the name of it, hotel. I was near Piccadilly Circus and all that, in Trafalgar Square, and and all that. I'm not. Um, it was a lot of sightseeing, and I just meant, like, I wanted to kind of not be on tours, you know what I mean? And stay in a hotel and just, we went to, I forget the park we went to nearby. We did a lot of walking. And at the time we were walking, I didn't see a whole lot of people. And that, I just want to see, oh, we did go to a pub, and I was so glad because that hotel food was, and all I did was order a grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, but that wasn't good. But I did go to a pub, so that was I enjoyed that. Zero said, just because you disagree, it doesn't mean that you should not like the person. Exactly. Exactly. I agree with you, Zero, is because I know, since I've been going live and even with my videos, I know everybody's not going to agree with me, but I'm telling you my point of view and how I feel about it. Respect that. Like, I'm going to respect your point of view and listen to you, because maybe I can see where you're coming from. Although I may not agree with you, I can see where you're coming from. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Saw you earlier in the live. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we went to that area. Um, no, I didn't get to go to the palace. I did not, because see, I stayed. 4 days there. So that was just not enough time. And maybe I stayed five days there. But to me, just trying to do a lot of things, it just wasn't enough time. But it was like a pit stop, General. It was like a pit stop. I was on my way to Kenya, and Tanzania, and so for whatever reason, and that was the goal of the whole trip. But for whatever reason, I'm not sure why. It may be to do with the flights. I'm not sure, but the travel agent put that in there because of something, and we went. It was just thrown in there. I don't know whether it was their mistake. I didn't ask no questions, but yeah, that was just so I couldn't gauge how long I was gonna stay. Uh, because that was really not the destination. And then I stopped in Germany for like 45 minutes or an hour or something like that so people could board. And then the destination was, like I said, Kenya and Tanzania. Um, yes, grilled cheese sandwich. I love grilled cheese sandwich. And that's why I said, well, shoot, I can't go wrong with that. I didn't like it. I can't tell you, it's been a little while. I can't tell you why I didn't like it. Maybe it was the cheese. I don't remember. I just remember bougie. Bougie general. I don't know why I didn't like it. I don't know. General says yes, it's important to respect others. Yeah, like I said, some people, I have been on panels and no problem with the content creators. Now let me say this. Let me say this. I don't know why subscribers were taken away or whether they unsubscribed because there's been some things going on with subscribers and the way it's going back and forth. I really don't think all the time is people unsubscribing. I really don't. You know, whatever's going on with YT, I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure whether when somebody subscribe, they're not doing what you're supposed to do. They're not doing it the right way. They're not listening to the entire video. I don't know what the deal is, but I was a panel member on one live, and this was a little bit more. And some of you might have been in my chat when she told me that she lost 15 subscribers. Now, I don't know what to think about that. It was a subject. I think we were talking about George Floyd. And if I'm asked to come on a channel, if I'm asked to get on the panel, then you are subject to me telling you how I feel about things, whether the people in the chat agree or not, or have an opposite view. And I don't, and she wasn't, she said, you come on my panel anytime. So it's not even a content creator. But don't you all want to hear what other people have to say, whether it's your view or not? Don't you want to see how boring it would be if we all thought the same? Even in politics, even in, I mean, cooking, just the simple things. If we all, if we all thought alike, it's like, man, I would be bored senseless. I like to go to other people channel, and a lot of times, sometimes I'll chat more often, depends on the channel. Sometimes, like especially if I'm washing my dishes, I'm just listening. I'm just listening. I went on a live earlier and I saw Angel on there. I went on a live earlier and I was doing housework. So, I didn't see all of the comments or what have you, but I did hear, I got to hear the speakers and and also the host. And it was very interesting to me. I stayed until the end. And it made my housework go faster because it was an interesting, and then they had, I think they had about two speakers, if I'm not mistaken. Did I agree with everybody? No, but they have the right to their opinion, and I can agree to disagree, and I will continue to hear what they have to say. I'm not gonna unsubscribe to the channel because I have a difference of opinion. I'm not gonna do that. General says, "How can you come to the UK and not have an English breakfast?" I know, huh? I know. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. I don't even remember. The food portions are smaller in the UK as opposed to America. Yeah, you guys have massive food portion. Yep, and that's why a lot of us need to lose some pounds, especially I won't say a lot of us. This pandemic thing, this virus thing, this being in your house quarantine, it's like wow, let me stop snacking. So, I got me some fruit, some grapes and, some, those apples and grapefruit. That's okay. I'm not going to stop snacking, but I'm going to have healthy snacks. Yeah, I can't remember. Like I said, I don't even know what I had for breakfast, but I tell you, I remember that grilled cheese sandwich. And oh, what else I remembered? The food vendors, and I don't even know, that was not too far from the hotel because we were walking. And this guy had the thing that he had hot dogs. And so I don't, I said, that'd be great, to get a hot dog. He served us, he had Vienna sausages. And I said, I'm not buying that. All the vendors, I'm not buying that. London called their Vienna sausages hot dogs. He just gave us some crap. So I really didn't, and I know it's not all over, but the, the places where I had food, and I like the pub. I could have eaten there, but the rest of everything else was good. A lot of, you know, on my next stop, a lot of buffets, and that was good. I just didn't like the so-called hot dog and the grilled cheese. But like I said, the pub, I said, okay, I can do this. But the portions are smaller, and that's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing. But at that time that I went, it's like, okay, I'm not really worried about no calories right now. I'm gonna enjoy myself. But yeah, the pub was really good. So I don't know, I'm not gonna go to I don't go to McDonald's out here. I'm not gonna go to, the places that I want to do something different. I'll put it that way. I wanted to do something that, okay, whatever whatever is out there that we have the same, that's not what I want to do. I had never eaten at a pub. Now we have pub like but I just wanted to do that. You see it on movies or whatever. I just want to do that. No, I don't. Well, I do now. No, no, I don't have family. Okay, Zero says, Bougie, who you talking to? Oh, he's talking to General. And Zero said that's the American substitute. And then General asked, "Have you got family in Kenya?" No, that was just a vacation. I went on a safari that extended. It was Kenya and Tanzania. So I was at Savo and just um, just like to take pictures and you know, um, not to hurt any animals, but we did have to hire a professional hunter because at one of the lodges that we stayed, the bus that we were on, we had to walk. It wasn't very long, maybe a block, depending on where you are, but not a long ways. But in between that, from getting off the bus and to getting to our to the lodge where we were staying, um, I think they said the Cape Buffalo or some kind of buffalo. Um, they just charge. They don't have a reason. They just some mean. They're just some mean mugs. So a professional hunter had to take us from the bus, and that was the most exciting part to me. Not the most. That was very exciting. Not that I want to be mean to and eaten by a wild animal, but just that sense of danger was it sounds silly, but it was exciting because everything else, but that was the reason to go to Kenya and Tanzania to one of the reserve parks. Next, I want to go to South Africa because of the reserve. I love animals. I love nature. Do I want to walk amongst them? No, but in going in that. Now I heard San Diego Zoo is better and the zoos are getting better, but that had turned me off to going to the zoo because in the reserve, they just in their natural habitat and they were we saw a keel. We got up early, early in the morning, we saw a keel. We saw uh, the lion um kill a wildebeest, which is supposedly their favorite food. And I just want to ask the person who said that first time how you know that the lion tell you that was their favorite. But anyway, that's another subject. But that was the reason. General says, bougie, I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with bougie. And nothing is wrong with hoity toity. It's got a bad rap. As long as you stay humble, you can be bougie. Is that an oxymoron? I don't know. How can you come to the UK? Oh, I already read that. Yeah. And journal says I have known YouTubers to lose 30,000 subscribers for saying all lives matter as opposed to Black Lives Matter. Oh man, that's a lot of subscribers. Now, see, my take on that is we all we all know that we're all important. Our life is important. But see, that's not where we're coming from when we say Black Lives Matter. Because when if people will look at the history of why most of us is over here, is because our life did not matter. When we were bought and sold, my ancestors, that is, were bought and sold their life was no more important than cattle. And and for me, I'm I'm looking at it like I matter. The black life does matter. It didn't matter before. It, your property. And then as things happen along the way to present day, when you're not treated fairly and you're stopped and this is done or that is done by the color of your skin, then you get the feeling my life don't to you, my life don't matter to y'all, to law enforcement, to politicians, so let me get saying, my life matter. Black lives does matter. And it's not negating the fact, does not negate the fact that your life, if you're not black, you're not if you're another ethnicity, I'm not saying your life don't matter. I'm not saying it, but the need is to say at this particular time, my life matters. My black life, since I'm black, my black life matters. So, you know, but if someone say that all lives matter, and will that make me unsubscribe? Okay, to some people it might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. And they say, okay, they didn't say it enough. It's enough. This is just done with. Okay. But I'm not going to unsubscribe to you. If anything, I'm trying to educate you why I'm saying it, why I'm saying Black Lives Matter. General, the pub is where you find the black. I'm just on black. The pub is where you find the boyfriend. Well, at that particular time, I was married. So maybe, maybe if I was looking for a boyfriend, maybe I should go to the pub, huh? General says, I hope you did shoot it. Hope you did shoot it. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, I would not shoot anything. I wouldn't shoot anything unless I had a gun and someone was charging me and it was me and the lion. Okay, you got to go. You know, you got to go. Zero says Marilyn was doing drive-bys on the animals in the words of Nadia. Lord, I was not. I wasn't doing no drive-bys. I didn't even have a gun. I did not even have a gun. So, wow. I guess that's funny though, Zero. You are Zero. You are determined. No matter what I say, you are determined that I am a thug. And I'm not. Oh my gosh. No, but getting back to just respecting somebody's opinion, it's like some, you can just, and so maybe, because I saw, oh, let me just get to this before I forget. I was on another live not too long ago where it was obvious that everybody was playing, they were just, and it wasn't even that serious. I won't name it because some of you guys might, I don't want to just say whose live I was on, and I don't even want to tell you what they were joking about. But it wasn't anything serious. It was all in fun, and it was, and they got upset and said they were going to leave and the live, and they did, which is their right, free will. However, if you just playing around And it wasn't something that it was hurtful or bullying. It wasn't any of that because I'm against bullying, cyber bullying, all of that. But it wasn't anything, anything to get angry. So one of the people in the live said, "Oh, they got angry over that. They're a child. They're young, and they don't realize that we just playing." So it's just, enjoy the conversation, enjoy the difference of opinion. That's what sparks good conversation. Also, is just expressing your view and other person expressing their view. What you want somebody to, everybody in a live on the, of course that's going to happen sometimes, and that would be that's good conversation as well. But if you're not on the same page as someone else and you express your difference of opinion, why is that so wrong? And I see where it where people disagree on some lives, which I don't go to anymore, because it's too, it's like it gives me anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Where feuds are formed because someone has a different opinion. I mean, this person on the channel, they got their channel, and I mean, and it gets deep. It gets deep the way other people just, and uh, talking about somebody, mama. I mean, guy, we did that in grade school. Key word, grade school. We called it uh, playing a dozen. That's what we called it. But people have to learn to just, you know, agree to disagree and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't let it sweat you. If I say something and someone's heard about it, you know, me expressing my opinion, tell me. That hurt my feelings. And maybe I'll go deeper into the subject to let you know this is the reason why I feel this way. Because sometimes, if we don't really explain it, if we don't explain ourselves, because a lot of things might get lost in transition, because in translation, I mean, it might get lost because I play a lot. I play a lot on my channel sometimes, and sometimes maybe I play a little bit too much. But I don't mean, any harm. So if I express something and it hurts your feelings, just let me know. Let me know. Um, but as far as 30,000 subscribers, wow, that's a lot. I don't know who this person is, but I'm just wondering if the people were sticking with this person and maybe that was the last straw, or uh but I would explain the way I explained it. I would explain it, I say black matter, lives matter because of this and this, and because you're this ethnicity, you've not had to worry about your life mattering. You haven't had to worry about the police behind you and you get nervous. Maybe you haven't had to worry about, because of the color of your skin, you may not make it to the police station. Your next trip may be the hospital. Maybe you never had to worry about that. Did you find a boyfriend in Maryland? No, I was married. I said zero. You must have left and came back because You must have left. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Thank you for coming in and joining the live. I am not. Don't listen to Zero, Deborah. He just he just lie on me. Said Marilyn doing drive-bys with a flu. With a poison dart. No, we did not. We didn't have any ammo. We didn't have any guns or anything. Only one person at one particular time had a weapon, and that was to protect everybody that was on the trip. Hey, Nadia, how are you? How are you doing? I didn't see you come in. Zero was talking about me. I know you said hi, Sandy. I'm doing other things, and I don't see Sandy. Huh? And where's my phone? Try to. I don't see Sandy. Sandy, are you here? I don't see you. Okay, let me go on. Cause you know how StreamYard is. Everything's delayed. Oh, who blocked you? Oh, I see you now. Of course I didn't block you. Uh oh, let me turn that down. That's my phone. Oh, okay. I'm trying to um I'm trying to see your original. Okay, I see where you're saying hi to Nadia. Okay. Oh, I see. I gotta go back because you're talking about some chili popsicles. But sometimes I look away from the comments because if I want to finish my thought, sometimes I cut my thought off to respond to a comment, and then I can't remember what I was gonna say. So sometimes I look away so I can finish. See, I'm going up and I see your comment about the popsicle. It's the mango and they have that chili pepper on it. Tajin, Tajin. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, that one, that comment I don't even see on that comment, but it shows on my phone, but it don't show on StreamYard. I think sometimes StreamYard and YouTube kind of get the signals crossed times. Yeah. Huh. I saw them at Walmart. I got them from Walmart, Sandy. Yeah. I went to another store and I didn't see them, but Walmart had them. Hey, Empath, how are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for coming in. I wanted to do a live, and then I was gonna go and hop on decop for the while. Are you gonna be on the panel today, Nadia and Zero on decop? You guys, Empath is here. Empath Sandy K's here. Um, Nadia's here. Zero's here. Deborah's here. Angel was here. General's here. Let's see. Um, yeah, I think I mentioned everybody. You looked at three Walmarts? I don't know. I guess, each individual have different buyers, but I even went back to Walmart and the same one, and they had them all because it is delicious. I think so. They are delicious. And with mango, with that popsicle like mango, and with the chili powders, whatever concoction, it is good. Like the candy, like the mango candy with the chili stuff all over it, but only it's in popsicle. It is so good. But yeah, that might sell out real well. I mean, real well, real fast. Okay. B Town and Shay are having a panel tonight. It's called Sister to Sister. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Sister to Sister. Got a nice touch to it. Sister, sister. Yeah, and before you guys came in, we were just talking about on different lives or even different channels you go to, and a lot of people just haven't. A lot of people just haven't learned to agree to disagree yet. And General was saying that somebody had lost 30,000 views, and I can't tell somebody how to feel. Like I said, sometimes, that could have been the last straw that was, they sticking with you, they're sticking with you, but you done it now. You done said this, and we going through some stuff in this world, and, you know, and, uh, and you didn't said it now. So I don't know. I don't know. Because a lot of us are losing subscribers, and I just don't believe in that case. Yeah, that's unsubscribing, no doubt about that. 30,000, no, I don't think that's a glitch. I don't think. If you're going up and down, just a few that I'm thinking that may be a YouTube era glitch in the system, and and sometimes it could be unsubscribers, but I don't think 30,000 would be a glitch. Or I don't know what you guys think. I don't know. Angel says, Sandy K, love you, my squirrel sister. What that all about? Who's a brat, Sandy? Calling Angel a brat. Yeah, that's gonna be good, Zero. That's gonna be a good discussion. I'm eager to hear that myself. Oh, Angel, I figured you were talking to Angel. Angel get around. Angel, I mean, and that's a good thing. He has opened himself to kind of listen to a lot of people's platform. So that's a good thing. Yeah, Nadia said me either. Yeah, so I'll be there later on. I was going to cook another meal. I'm uploading now. Uh, I made honey ginger salmon with roasted sweet potatoes and bok choy. So I'm almost finished on my old computer, which is really slow because the one computer I'm on now, the new one, the editing program that I had is discontinued, so I can't upload it onto my new computer. So I got Da Vinci. I forget the other part of the name. I got that program, and I'm just learning it. So I'm still kind of doing some of my videos on my old computer, so it is slow. So I'm gonna cook a chicken dish, if not tonight, tomorrow. Oh yeah, it was good. It was very good. Thank you, Zero. Sincerely, Zero was mocking you. I said something. He said, like Nadia, Lord. I, tr- I try to say it like I'm like, Lord, I felt that in my shoulders. LOM, OMG, ginger and roasted peppers. Oh, yes. And so now I got one more little quick step and I'll be finished. And I'm going to, if I don't load it up tonight, I'll load it up. Well, I'll schedule it for the morning. But yeah, it's so slow on this computer. It's what is it? DaVinci Resolve. So anybody, let me know if you if you're familiar with DaVinci Resolve, because I got everything edited. I got a sample video, and I got to learn how to complete it and forward it on to YouTube, which is probably easy. I just haven't got that part down yet. I haven't watched the tutorial or even went through the program. But some of these programs, it's like, man, you need a PhD, master's, and all that, few degrees to learn. Or maybe I'm just, I'm just really just used to what I've been doing, the movie maker. And I think they have an extended version of movie maker that I can upload. But I'm gonna see if I can't get this Da Vinci down pat, and if I can't, then I'll load that. But anyway, that's what's on the menu for my next one, the honey ginger salmon, and the next one is I'm gonna do a chicken and chipotle crema with corn and crispy zucchini. So and the ear corn, it's gonna be an ear corn, not the loose corn. So we're gonna see what that's all about. Can Sandy says I've been looking at new computers and oh my, I got mine from HSN, not sponsoring me, so usually I try to get my home chef. But and the only reason why I got it from there opposed to any other place because they let you do those flex pays. You don't have to get off all that money at one time. Then if you have a credit card there, they will extend it for 9 months or a year, or you can pay it off anytime. So it gives me the liberty to pay it off if I want to, or pay month by month. That's the only reason why I got it from there. HP. Zero says, oh wait, we'll go back. Sandy K says, I have fried pork chops. That sounds good. And fried squash, mashed potatoes, vegetable stir fry, and strawberry shortcake for dessert. Sandy, stop. Oh, that sounds good. That's what you call a hearty meal. And you topping it off with strawberry shortcake. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds delicious. And I like to put a lot of hot sauce on my fried pork chops. Yes. I haven't had squash in a long time. So that's another dish I can do. But this one that I'm gonna cook, um, the mashed potatoes. Now I have one. The last dish, because I only get three at a time from Home Chef, is the steak Diane and mushroom demi with truffled mashed potatoes and roasted asparagus. So that's going to be the last meal that I cook for this week, to upload it. Here's plenty of cash apps, but not ads. Okay. I got to go back and see what General said. Yeah, they want to limit your ads. They want to limit them. Zero says, I didn't mock Nadia. I was using her words. I said you mocked her. No, he didn't really mock you. He was just saying, in the words of Nadia, something to that point. Just like, okay, I said it. I said it, Zero. Just like you say, see, you don't really mean that I'm a gangster. Even with two teardrops, I know you don't mean. Zero says, I was talking about your comment about Marilyn going on a certain channel. She might get cussed out. I be missing some comments on this doggone thing. General has said, Zero, I'm not sure what you're speaking about. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Candy. Sandy. I don't know why I keep calling you Candy. Sandy K. It is. I know it's gonna be good. 'Cause I don't like all of the home chef meals, but a lot of them are so good, really good. The good thing, you have to measure things. Everything comes portioned out. Oh, I read that one all right. Zero. General says zero. Yes, I am with you. With you now. That the channel is crazy. Oh, so Zero, you are talking about if I was to go on that particular channel, I will get cussed out, and that's the reason for this live. You know, not everybody can agree to disagree. But like I said, when you have a channel, and you invite someone on your panel, you really have to know who you inviting. I don't know if the host had said that particular thing, or whether somebody in the chat or panel, or what it was. I'm getting a feeling that General is speaking that the host said that. And like I said, some people may have been on that channel for a little bit, and that was the straw. Okay, I didn't gave you that strike one, strike two. This is strike three. I'm gone. I'm gone. Zero. Yes, I am with you now. The channel is crazy. Okay, the channel is crazy. It was no room for the cake. I guess not. I guess not, Candy. But you know what? I'm a greedy gut. I would have made room for that cake. That's my problem. And I'm not supposed to have a lot of sugar, but I'm going to make for my other channel, because I did it on this channel, a peach cobbler. Instead of a crust, it's like a batter that rises, and it's so good. So I'm going to say the correct measurements on that, but I'm going to put less sugar in for me, so I won't feel so guilty that peach cobbler, because my downfall is sweets. Zero is saying it's too messy. I was enjoying the channel before she started all the drama, and there's too much going on behind the scenes over there, General. Okay, okay. See, yeah, yeah. And sometimes, you know, maybe you get too relaxed, people that you basically don't know. So sometimes you have to make that choice. Let me go. But some channels I just stopped going to because it's too messy. But I didn't subscribe. I didn't unsubscribe. Uh, yeah, I just left it and said no. I can't do no, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's too much. Yeah, like you say, zero. It's too messy. Sincere to China. Whoa! I didn't know you guys was talking about Nyla. Wow, wow, wow. She used to be so popular, but I know that some people that was on her channel got problems now. You know, with her. If you challenge her views, she will cuss you like crazy. I saw General. I saw her one time. I forget what this guy said to her. And I said, "Oh my gosh, you gonna get it?" That's what I said to myself. Forget what he said, but I said to myself, "You brace yourself, Marilyn, cause here it come." And she did not disappoint. Not that not that I just knew that was the wrong thing to say. Man, I said, okay, homeboy, you know, and he I don't know what he didn't say nothing else, so I don't know whether he left alive. I wasn't looking at the numbers to see whether it dropped or not. But yeah, he let him have it. Hey, Dr. Dennis Walker, how are you? Too much sugar ain't good. I know. That's why I limit it. You are so right. And and you telling you nothing, but a lot of people may not know that you have to realize that when you eating them carbs, eating stuff that is gonna convert to sugar. So, you know, you gotta read labels like crazy. So hey, Purple. Purple's talking to Nadia. So Jenna was saying I left her channel bristly. What you say? Bristly. Never to return. Not me and that craziness. Oh my gosh. You know what, guys? I um I went to her chat. I was on her channel a lot. And it was like probably before things start getting, you know, um and I stopped going. Uh but you know what? When I was on her channel, she never really said nothing out of the way to me. But like I told you about that other guy, he oh, she said a bad word. She cussed. She said some cuss word. I think she said something like that because she used that word a lot. And he told her something like, sister, you don't have, you really don't have to cuss like that, something to that effect. Ooh, honey, honey. He didn't say nothing else. If he was in the live, he kept his mouth shut because she let him have it. Like, like you you don't know me like that. You don't tell me what to do. Don't come in here. So I forget all over say because it's been a while. It's been a while ago. I mean, after my channel, I had been on. I had a Google account with my email, but I had never. I didn't even know you could be monetized. So I was really, really new to YouTube. So when I went in there, you know, but I don't know, you might be right, Zero. She might cuss me out now. But what you say, General, you can use. Okay, is that how you pronounce it? Honey instead of sugar, but not too much. Okay, okay, I'll try that. And I do use like iced tea. I can have it with no sugar, but hot tea I gotta have a little sweetness, so I put a little honey. So I'll try the. Tell me if I'm saying it right. Acave, Akavi, honey. I'll try that because I don't use that word, so I'm not familiar how to pronounce it. Nadia says, I deleted the comment with her name only to protect the channel from backlash. Thank you, General, for letting my nosy self know. No, I think, Nadia, I might be way off base, but I'm saying it anyway. I think if she saw my live and she heard me call her name, maybe, just maybe, she would remember, and that at that point that I was in her channel. I mean, every day, every day. Maybe, and I might be sounding naive, but maybe she wouldn't come hard at me because I know some people that things change with them, and sometimes it's a little back and forth, and so I don't know. She, I'm trying to put the title in my editing, but sometimes things pass, things happen, and things are not like they were. So I'm not sure how our relationship would be now, you know. But I had no clue. But for her to say all lives matter and not Black lives matter, just kind of remembering back when I used to go to her channel, like I said, a lot of things happened in between because that I you know that doesn't seem like that she would say that. But I believe you guys. I'm not saying she didn't say it. I believe you guys because I haven't been on the channel long, and things change. Things change. SP's in the house. Thank you, SP. How you doing? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Zero says, General, she has a cult following, but I don't think she would see this, or even if someone did, then likely you wouldn't probably be worth her going at because it wouldn't give her a lot of you. No, I'm gonna agree with you, Zero. It wouldn't get, but see, that's the thing with me. And I had to lose monetization, which wasn't a good thing. But like I said before in one of my lives, it made me reevaluate why I'm doing this. And do I want to get monetized? Yeah, I do, but that's not that's not the main goal for me. I'm just starting. I'm just going to continue the way I started. Um, I do the lives more because you can gather watch time hours more quickly. But I also keep in mind that it's not all about the clicks and views. If I gotta sell my soul to get the clicks and the views, you know what I mean, guys? If it come to the point where I'm so stressed out and I have anxiety and it's not working, because usually if you talk something through, it helps. It's good therapy to talk things out. And that's initially why I started a YouTube channel. Some things that happened a year ago that I had held in. It is not healthy to hold things in. So that's initially why I started it. So I had to kind of get back to that and say, okay, yes, yes, I want my watch time to increase, but to cause drama, to someone, to get a feud back and forth with someone, to so people be coming in and watch the show, watch the circus. No, no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. If I keep with the people in the house right now who are supporting me, and the channel grows slowly, and these are people who appreciate me, appreciate what I'm doing. And for the most part, I'm very transparent. There's only a few things that people, you got to keep some things to yourself, but for the most part, I'm transparent. Okay, people ain't coming in here now. If the trolls come, got to get rid of you. Uh, uh, you know, got to get rid of you. But I'm not with the drama, so more people could come in. For what? For what? No, no, I can't do that, because we all know how to get the clicks and the views. And like you said, zero is the drama. Oh, I had told it. I know at least Nadia knew. Um, I'm really confused on that myself, Zero. I have speculations on how that happened, but for the most part, I'm not 100% sure. I just get an email saying that you're not eligible for super chat, and then reading my email and clicking on certain things, I find out I'm not monetized. But then they say it was because of unused, on reused content. Now I know, and the only thing I can pinpoint that to, and I'm not even sure about this, is when I do the podcast, and I would use an article, but you have to add something additional to that. Your thoughts, you have to educate people more on whatever you're talking about. It just can't be the article. And I've never known myself to do that. And if I did, I just can't account for that. It may have been, uh, I just can't see me doing that. I don't even know if that's it. But that's the only thing because they don't tell you, okay, okay, we reviewed this podcast video live or what have you. We reviewed this, and this is what happened. And then if you know exactly what happened, you can go back and you can, oh, okay, you can understand and say, okay, I won't do that no more. Okay, but how are you supposed to really correct the problem if you don't know what you did? And they don't tell you, they just give you very little information. They don't tell you exactly what you did. And then in researching how to correct it, if I had the right information, okay, it might have been this, this, and this, I found a lot of people this is happening to. Now, this is the time, it was the end of February. And it's right before the virus was here, but it was right before um, everybody got really like, okay, 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 staff or what have you, but in researching, I found out that computers, they were mostly using computers, and it was very little staff. In other words, I'm thinking, uh you YT is running itself by itself as far with computers. Because even if you say something, the computer may take it out of context. You need a human to review certain things. I don't know. So mainly zero, that's what they said. And then some other videos were starting to lose, because they were over the time limit. So altogether, a little bit over 2,000 watch time hours were taken away from me. I wish that I had, and people were telling me, go live, go live. I wish I hadn't done the lives early, and that would have helped me. Um, because I always had the watch time hours long before I got all the subscribers that I needed. And then when I would put up something and they would tell me it was limited ads, and then you can kind of, you know, ask for a review, and then they would, turn it where you can get they would convert it. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, now if you was telling me this you going over my podcast and you're saying that you're gonna have limited as why couldn't you see at that time and tell me, oh, this is reused? No, you wait until I'm monetized, been monetized since September, and you wait, and then all of a sudden, I don't really understand. I don't have a clear explanation, a concrete explanation for you, Zero, because I'm just telling all you guys who are monetized, and that's a good thing. Congratulations. But don't look forward to pay your mortgage. That's all I got to say. You may end up getting humongous amounts of subscribers. Don't my advice, don't depend on that money until you got it, put it in your bank or what have you. Because if I get to the point where I will get to the point where I monetize. I'm putting that money aside, and then if I want something of greater value, then I'll pay cash. But to have a month-to-month thing and depend on YT monetization to pay for that, no, thank you. Because I've seen twice what they would do, no explanation, pull your stuff, and who you gonna fight? A computer? No, never mind. Hold on, guys. Hold on just a minute. I gotta just finish this up. I'm okay. I was just saving my editing so I wouldn't, because this old computer will freeze sometimes. So yeah, that's it, Zero. Just want to warn you guys, just be careful. And those of you who, you know, because I know some people got monetized and then they go back to video. No, you need these lives. You still need these lives because or you're gonna be having to put up 3, 4 videos in one day, and you can just get one good live out of it. Because like I told Nadia, I think it was in a few lives back, they terminated my channel before that. Just why go on? No, I'm in the middle of somebody else's live, and whoop, I mean things just went haywire. And at first they were saying, um, it looks like somebody's trying to get into your account. And so I think somebody's trying to hack my account. But then to come to find out, they shutting down my page because, like I said, again, they don't give you any straight answer. They danced around it. So I kind of, okay, what are they really meaning? So I'm figuring out, well, maybe they think I'm spam. But then maybe about 3, maybe 4 hours later, they restored my page and said that they found no error. They found nothing, it wasn't warranted. Didn't say, I'm sorry, we did this. This was a glitch in the system. Didn't say, boo. Just shut that sucker down and just let me, and that's when it hurt. That's when it hurt because I was almost to monetization, and that's when it hurt. The second time it's like, okay, y'all ain't gonna have me sweating no second time. You did the first time. I'm not stressing. What will be will be. I mean, not saying I didn't do what I was supposed to do, my due diligence to try to correct it. Not saying that, but no, you say no. You got me once, you will not get me twice. Okay, let me go back. But let me go back. I'm kind of behind as usual on my notes. Okay, yes, Nadia. They just wiped out my hours. But I try not to check it a lot. You know what they say about watching the pot boil, you know, till they get to that point. So, it's like every few weeks I check it. So it looks like I'm gaining, but we shall see. We shall see. Nadia, I think when people change on YouTube, it's probably how that person really was, but just needed the right condition to set it off. I believe that too, Zero. I believe that, you know, that's you. That's you. I agree. General says, sincerely, you are right. She started off nicely, then the madness blew up. And that's probably, guys, when I was in there. I don't know what's going on there now. Haven't been there in a while. Um, I did feel like I was spending too much time on other people's channels and let Marilyn, you better work on your own. So that was basically where I was coming from. And I didn't want to just, neglect my channel. And I was in certain channels faithfully every day. I said, what am I doing? Okay, it's good to support other people, fine. But I can't neglect my channel. So that's, I said, as I said, I left bristly. I could crack me up, General. And you say that I left bristly and vowed never to go on that channel again. Wow. Drama doesn't get you at AdSense. That's right. That's right. It'll get it. Drama will get those views in there, but they will critique it, Zero, like they was trying to say with me. This is gonna yo this is gonna get, and it was mostly my podcast through Spreaker.com. We're gonna give you limited ads on these, and every podcast I did, and it didn't warrant. I don't understand sometimes why they did that, but they did that on my podcast, the Spreaker accounts. So that's what I started paying attention to and zero it in on the Spreaker. Um, but no, they'll find a reason not to put ads on your channel. You YT keeps purging me. I remember you telling me that, Sandy, and we were, I was trying to think of different reasons, but it's like, as far as I I understand it, computers are running the show. So computers could pick up something that's not even the intent. And so, because my very first live, they snatched it. And then the email, I asked for a review because I let them know I'm confused. What did I say? I said nothing that was offensive. It was my first live. So, now if they would have took it down and said, you don't know what you're doing, that would have been more understanding. It's like, you need to stop with the live. That was my first live. I felt intimidated by going live. I careful. And then they snatched it, gave it back. But you know what? Right in the middle of my broadcast, they snatched it. So you did hurt my watch time. You hurt the broadcast by snatching it. So Zero says YouTube looked at all your videos to see if you're eligible. They supposed to, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm good. Monetized in September, demonetized in February 0. And then they were supposed to review it because I asked for reviews because they were going to limit my ads. And then they approved me for, just, they were going to limit me. So you didn't watch it then? Tell me what happened, Zero. We both know. Cause I don't know what they're doing. Zero says that was done by designed to boost her channel, General. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're referring to. General says, Marilyn, what are your views on transgenders, male and females not having to disclose the gender in which they were born when dating? I personally think that if they're starting a relationship, now if they went on a date, and on that date, you kind of know this is somebody. Okay, this went real well. Soon, and my opinion is, soon as they figure, okay, this relationship has some possibility. Now, this is my opinion. Soon as they realize the possibilities are good, I think they should, just out of respect, just out of, I want my partner or future partner to know these things. I like this person where want them to, I don't want to surprise them with nothing. Now, if they're on the date and they say, oh, this ain't going to amount to nothing because of this, that, and what the other, and I don't like this, what he said or she said or what have you, then go about your, now that's just my opinion. Go about your business. But the moment you click with that person and say, okay, okay, yeah, he pretty good or she pretty cool, whatever. I think that's the moment. That's when you should, especially if somebody said, let's do this again. Let's go out again. Okay, that means that they are interested in you. So it might be that might be the time for the conversation. Now, some people may not agree, but that's my personal views. Thank you for answering that because that's something to think about. Because I don't date right now. To be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this very quickly because I've said it before. Right now, for me, dating is a distraction that I don't need at this particular time. But what if I decided to date and I'm going out with a the trend. I want to know. You don't tell me you taking away my choices on whether I want to deal with you or not. How dare you take away my choice, me personally, not talking about anybody else and what they do. You don't, that's just like for me, if I go out with somebody, you don't tell me you married. You just don't give me that little bit of info. Wifey might come in where we at, heaven forbid she have a weapon, and I might be history because you didn't give me some information. You just have to give people the information if and being married, that may be a different, because it don't matter about how the date went. You leaving out some very important information, period. And people crazy now and then. Have somebody come in and snatch me and turn me every way but a loose because you didn't divulge information, you know. So SP is talking to Angel. Angel saying, being Marilyn Girl, I would love to snatch a hug from you because you are an awesome person and I love you. Oh, Angel. I like the way he put it. He want to snatch a hug. Snatch it then, Angel. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. Just I like that you just say what you gonna say. You don't hold nothing back. You just say what you gonna say. I really appreciate. Yes, thank you. Love you too, Angel. General says, Marilyn, I totally agree with your view on the transition. And going back to the title of this live, we all can agree to disagree, as long as there's a respect and a mutual respect. Um, so if somebody come in and they don't what I said, okay, so you're gonna stop coming to my live. And that's why I wanted to explain it the way I explained it. Because some people just say, no, ain't their business. Oh, I beg to differ. It is their business. It's their business. Purple says, agree. Thank you, Purple. General says, my brother met this beautiful woman. Oh, I'm almost scared to read that, General. He met dating her for over a year. Oh, no. Didn't know that she was a transgender female until he accidentally read a letter on the table about her prostate. Ooh, that's wrong. In my opinion, that's so wrong. That is so wrong. See, and I would also be fearful of the transgender person because see, a lot of people don't play. That's need to know information. A lot of people don't play. Now, I don't talk about this much, and he wasn't a transgender. He was gay. You know, he was just outward gay. He wasn't trying to turn himself into no woman or anything. He was a gay man. And a year is funny. A year before then, somebody tried to. He was standing in line to get into the club, gay bar, and somebody ran him over with the car, broke his legs. And so um, I didn't. Nobody thought anything then. It was clear that it looked like they did it on purpose. But people will say, I lost control of my car. Okay. So a year after that, one of his neighbors that saw him every day go out to work, whatever, they were cool with each other. And so she called the police to do a well check or something. And when they walked in the apartment, they smelled the odor. They found him; he was dead. Now this was my brother-in-law. He was dead. So after kind of putting everything together and people that saw him at the club and getting all their stories together, what happened was these two guys, I say two guys, but the police said it had to be more than one the way his body was positioned in the tub. These guys he had invited home, just met him at the club, supposedly. Just met him at the club, took him home and killed him. Was it a hate crime? Uh, yeah, I think so. What they did is they put a pillowcase and tied it around his neck so to be, tie something base on it over his head and dunked him into the water in the tub. And as the wet, you're gonna try to breathe more, but it's gonna suck that material so you can't breathe. So that's how he died. That's how he died. So if people hate you for being gay, they ain't gonna look too good on you being transgender. So to my knowledge, they haven't caught him. This was years ago. They haven't caught the people. I don't know. It's probably a cold case now. Maybe I'll try to find some information, but you know, just to see if there was any trial or anything. I don't deal with that part of the family anymore. Uh, but if they feel that way, it transgenders are gonna get the same type of treatment, in my opinion. My brother too embarrassed, so he moved to another city. Oh wow, wow, over a year, and I know he was probably bombarded with questions and things and reasons and wow, wow. See, because some people would have done some damage to that quote unquote female, that transgender. Some people would have real damage, and a lot of people just would have taken her out. Wow. Yeah, sorry to hear that he lost his life. Yeah, my brother-in-law. Yep. And he had a lot going for himself as far as he was well educated, had a really good trade where he made good money. Um, I really don't remember whether they robbed him or not. I don't remember some of the details, but you have to tell people. Um, Now, my brother-in-law going into a gay bar, so that was obvious that he was gay. Well, not all gay people go to gay, but some couples will go there. Especially, I've heard of some women who have good gay friends, guy friends, and take their husband. Um, so I don't want to speculate on that. So I really don't want to say all everybody in the gay club is gay, but a good percentage. That yeah, you just might be gay if you're in there. And I won't say everybody. Just a second, guys. Yeah, you're right, Nadia. Sound like a hate crime to me too. That's a horrible. Yes, it is. That is pure evil. And you know what they said? They said that the detective. I remember someone telling my grandmother-in-law that they think it was somebody that was in the military that was over in one of the whatever war was going on. um, because the tactic that they used was a tactic that they have used since the Vietnam War. So that's what we were told. Yeah, that was a horrible way. Yeah, trying to suck up your air, and because it's wet, it will cling to your nose. And the more you try, and then you start gasping. Oh, let me hush. Let me hush. General said my mother told my brother to pray about it to get over it. Yes, yes. My father always thought that my brother's girlfriend looked suspicious, but my brother overlooked it. Hey, sometimes you better listen to other people, and even, and especially if you know that person to be straight with you and they not gonna just be saying stuff to just be saying stuff, or and all they don't like nobody, so they got something to say. So if my father told me something, it's like, okay, I was a daddy's girl, so if he told me something about somebody, I at least listen. But then, and you be with somebody over a year, that's a while to catch feelings like people say catch feelings. Say yes, certain killers are unique to military methods. Right, right. So that's why now it didn't necessarily have to say that somebody in the military. You know how people tell stories about when I was in the Marines, when I was in, this happened and this happened. But for the most part, I I believe that that they yeah. I just, I had that feeling when all of it was going on that I think the detectives are right about that. But it's so scary, guys. Anyway, dating, with all the crazy people in the world, and to meet somebody, uh, ooh, that to me, I'm glad I'm at the frame of mind that is just that just that I don't need that in my life right now. I just don't. And everybody's not meant to marry. Everybody's not meant to have children. And I think I'm the type that the good thing is I have children. I have my children. But in looking back, I'm one of those people that I can safely say, girl, you should have never got married because that ain't you. It just ain't me. And especially now, it's a distraction for me at this time. So my brother girlfriend to this day denied that the letter was meant for her. My father would always laugh when she denied it because she knows she is lying. Oh, she's still trying to front. And I'm pretty good at spotting, but then again, there's some transgenders, they can fool you. Ooh, they can fool you. Because, having a gay brother in law, you know, they may not have gotten the operation or anything, but, it was something that live their life as a woman, dress and, title, name, everything. They just didn't have the operation. So that was going on, then. Uh, but through him, I met a lot of gays. And then at the funeral and then at the repast, when people came back to uh, my grandmother-in-law's house, when you eat and everything, the repast, it was one guy. Now, to me, it was obvious that he was gay. I mean, he didn't dress like a woman or anything. He wasn't a transgender or cross-dressed or none of that. He had on men attire. But to me, because I had been around the gays a lot, um, even going over, because he was my brother-in-law, going to visit him and they stopped by, whatever. But this guy brought his wife, and it was clear to me that he was gay. And I don't know whether she was bisexual, could have been, and they got together because that happens. So the only thing I was thinking is when I saw them, that couple, like, well, I hope you know, girlfriend. I hope you know, because I just met him and I know. So that was the only thing I hope that's all I got to say about that situation. I just hope she know. My brother's girlfriend looked very feminine. I was shocked. Um, it was this model. I can't remember. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. It was this model that, honey, she put women to shame because she was a he. Well, because she had to, well, I won't go into that because I have, I try to respect people's feeling, but she was a he. But she was one of them top models. And you look at her and you said, nah, feminine, pretty, nice shape. Oh my gosh. Um, I would have to Google it because when it was, when it was said that she was a transgender and she didn't hide it. I said, nah, y'all lying. I'm telling you, it was deep. Zero says there are some transgender women that look very feminine and sometimes sound like a female as well. They can be very deceiving. Yes, yes. That's why I think it's important for that person to tell their partner. Don't, I don't mind surprises, but some surprises, all heck to the no. No, tell me, because see, you take away my free will to be with you or not. Okay, you tell it. Some men, some women might say, okay, I'll look at you as a woman and don't stay with you. But you have to give them that choice. You have to give them that right to choose whether they want to be in a relationship because maybe they want children. And I don't mean trying to find a donor. I don't mean getting a surrogate. I don't, they want their wife, their husband, they want children. So you just take away too many of the other person's rights if you don't tell it. General says, Zero, you are right. Yeah, I agree with him too. Some of them look more feminine than actual females, and it's crazy how that can be. Of course, but you know what? They're taking them hormones, so the voice gets more like a woman. the hormones. You know, uh, some of them take that estrogen, I guess it is, and with the transgender females, they could take hormones that so they won't, grow facial hair and stuff like that. And then they got it where even with the transgender women, they can have their Adam's apple kind of shaved down. I've heard of that. So it's like, ooh, mercy. That's something to tell a guy up front because that can be something that can get a trans female killed. Exactly. That's why, and even if you tell them the first date and you don't have no intentions on seeing them anymore, that can still get you hurt. Period. So, General says it is more difficult when a man is tricked, but it's a female is tricked. It doesn't hurt that much. Um, I hear what you're saying, yeah, but if it happened to me, and I'm thinking you're a male and you're trans gender male, I think my feelings would get hurt, especially now where I don't date. And what if I decide, okay, I'm gonna give it a try, which I'm not. But what if? And then you tell me, you were born a female, and I didn't just open myself up to say, you know what, I'm gonna go back dating. No, you kept information from me. Bye. Nothing you could say. You kept information from me. Need to know information. Because if you lie about that, you know what I'm gonna say, guys. If you lie about that, what else will you lie about? No. Uh-uh. Jerome says, my brother was too embarrassed to make a scene. Yeah, yeah. I would imagine. That probably hurt his heart. Cause you know what? You with somebody you dating for a year, you got feelings. Now he said, okay, what I'm gonna do with these feelings? Because I'm not interested in, and that's his right. That's his right. I'm not interested in dating a transgender female. Okay. So what oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, Marilyn, you're right. Yeah. You're gonna have to pray about it. Because he invested a year. And she was pretty, wasn't she? So he probably, her personality might have been on point, as far as what he was looking for. Everything just falling in line. Okay, I like this. I like, the pros were all out there. Check. Looks, personality, check. He just checking this things off his list. Never to even check transgender, not even having it, not even thinking about that. Because if I'm interested, say I was interested in someone and they had all the physical, the way they look, their personality, it wouldn't be in my immediate thoughts to check whether they were born a male or born a female. That's just maybe now that we're talking about it, one day. Would you say she was beautiful? Oh my gosh. Because what have you noticed? And I shouldn't say this because I don't want to seem like I'm stereotyping, but they know how to put on makeup better than most of us. Because even at, the point in my life is like, I'm not really that good. I can make it look all right. But oh my gosh, that's just something. But nowadays, you have to consider that. But normally, you know, I've heard where a lot of transgenders, both male and female, think it's wrong not to tell. These are the transgenders saying that. No, tell that person because you live in a lie. Tell that person. So I don't think it's even wrong for us to even, feel the way we feel because a large amount of transgenders, that's a discussion between them that, yeah, you should tell. No, well, you shouldn't because, yeah, you should. You put yourself in danger. I'm reading this next comment, General. She even has sanitary pads in the drawer, like oh my. See, that's just deception, deception, deception. It's like, uh uh, uh. She wasn't trying to tell the truth. She wasn't trying to be, uh, you know, honest with your brother. She wasn't even trying. She did things to keep him deceived. And what if he had never found that letter? Oh my gosh. I went to Nadia says I went to school with a guy that he had a night with a chick, but when they woke up he saw it was really a man and confused and refused to let her leave. He killed her. Ooh, see there? Oh, oh, oh. See, because see, he thinking, and I'm not justifying nothing, but he thinking to himself, I'm not gay. I'm not. And here I am, what I thought was a woman, and it's a man, and he probably went crazy. I'm not trying to justify him killing her, but that's the reality of what could happen when somebody don't. It's not. Go back and read some of these. General saying sincerely that happened because some men don't play. No, they don't. They don't. Remember that thing was in even with someone that's on the down low, and a woman on she was Facebook Live, and she bust in on him and another man, and then she said she was gonna spread it around. She went on Facebook and all that, and she ran out the house. I think he was chasing her. Well, ultimately he killed her. I don't know. He shot at her, so I don't know whether the shots hit her or the accident killed her or a combination of both or what. You don't, a lot of men and are down low. And so that's why I have no respect in these days for somebody down low and you messing with a woman, but actually you like men. If you bisexual, let them know. I'm bisexual. I like you, baby, and I like him. So if it don't work out, don't work out. But some people is cool with that. Some people they cool with it. And some people it get you killed. Wow. Zero says that might in the UK, but here in America you would probably get laughed out of the station. I think I missed something. Work. Okay. Nadia says, you want to be upfront. There's nothing wrong with being trans. Just protect yourself by being upfront. Right. Because a lot of actually are into it. A lot of men are actually into it. I don't judge. I love them. I just want them to protect. Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Like I said, yeah. Some people say, oh, okay. Because even the one at the funeral, he could be gay and she could be bisexual. So she know. She had to know because I didn't even know him. And I knew. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, maybe she's bisexual. So hey, that would be the only way to explain it because it's like I don't know how he was at home, and that was my first time meeting him at the repast. Give the other person the chance to make a decision for themselves. That's when it becomes so wrong. When the deception, right, protect themselves, right. So if you want to do it, be upfront. That's all we saying. Just be upfront. I think I missed some. Okay. That general says my brother's ex girlfriend never wore makeup. She has beautiful skin and teeth. She was a natural beauty, huh? Oh my God. That was probably even more so heartbreaking. Oh, you just said that Nadia. Nadia is heartbreaking. Yeah, that hurt even more. You don't even you didn't even have clues. Because sometimes people give you clues about things. And if she did give a clue, she was just so good at deception that just shows what kind of person, forget to being transgender, you just a dishonest person. That's all. You would have been dishonest no matter who you were. Biologically, didn't matter. You just dishonest. General says, sincerely, yes, a lot of biological men do go after them. All they need to do is be honest. That's right. That's right. But even if they do, if they would, say, okay, she's beautiful, I love her, it doesn't matter. The point that you lied might be the breaking point where you would have been honest and he said, cool with me. See, but the fact that you lied may be the straw that, Nadia said she was trying to leave. She was trying to leave, but he was freaking out like, you're not going to tell anyone. That was the thing. He was afraid she was going to tell. And he wanted to shut her up. Sound like it. You ain't telling nobody. Sincerely says he was drunk at night. Okay. That alcohol, he would have been mad anyway. But that alcohol added the fuel to the fire. Zero says, I hear that a lot of trans women purposely deceive men by not telling them. And I don't know what show this was, but it was something on TV, and they were having a discussion similar to this, and the trans, a lot of the trans women were saying, I think it was TV or maybe it was YouTube, but anyway, someone did that on YouTube interviewing. But honesty, period. Nadia says, but to be honest, I think he knew because those holes feel completely different. Should. I don't know, Nadia, but should. I would think. Huh. General says the women on Facebook Live was doing too much. Yeah, yeah, because she was getting pleasure out in the man. Yes. Oh, yeah. She did that live, and it was like, you know, she was doing too much. Felt bad for her when I found out she got killed over that. I felt bad, but yeah, yeah, she was doing too much. Sorry, she lost her life. Yeah. General said sincerely she was brother's first. Oh, oh, huh. Wow. Hey, Purple, you back. Thank you. Yeah, that's sad because who knows the scars he's going to be left with that's going to affect his other relationships, his future relationships. He's going to be, unless he talk this through with somebody, somebody who's qualified, you know, and that could be your parents, on the subject. Who knows? Maybe a professional, whatever. That, you know, he's going to be so suspicious of all, his relationships from now on, I would think. I would think. Purple's in the house. Purple's in the house. Oh, I gotta check my P.O. box. See if I got mine, Nadia. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Yeah, I got it on my birthday and used it today. Ah, I can't wait, Nadia. I want that purple stuff in my Dave Chappelle's voice. Purple, y'all should try Nadia soap. You will feel like the angels in heaven is giving you a bath while you floating on clouds. I'm gonna check my PO box tomorrow. I would imagine mine should have come, but I'm on the West Coast, so it's hard to gauge sometimes. The mail. But I'm gonna check tomorrow, Nadia. Nadia said it's Flag Month. My family been cooking out since last week, trying to share Rona. I refuse, but I'll take a plate home. I know that's right. I think the reason for some men going after trans women is because they look like women, and if they look like men, those men would never deal with trans women. But let me read that again. I think the reason for some men going after trans is because they look like women, and if they look like men, okay, I hear you. Yeah, yeah, they can like maybe psych themselves out. You saying? Or they maybe they can feel like they're getting both uh best of both. I don't know. I was gonna say the best of both. Oh, it's there. Okay, I'm gonna check it tomorrow. I'm gonna check it. Thank you, Nadia. I was thinking it should be okay. Did it say when? Because I don't want it to stay too long in the PO box. Okay, I'm gonna check it tomorrow though. Some trans women like outing men, and if someone comes at the trans woman, then that person shouldn't be surprised. If that man wants to kill that person, something like that can ruin a man's life. Yes, yes. So General's asked Nadia, does she post to the UK? And Zero said, what kind of angels purple? The angels up in heaven in my Green Mile. What's the guy's name? Angels up in heaven. Actor Malik Yoba is trans attractive. Oh, he is? I think I did hear something about him. I think I did hear something. I don't know where. Okay, Nadia ships to the UK. All right, she can. Yeah, I think I did hear that. Purple said, LOL zero, an angel named Zero. Oh, don't be telling him that, Purple. It's gonna go to his head. He says, I'm in heaven. What's that song? Heaven, I'm in heaven. But guys, thank you for coming in. I'm at the 2 hour mark. Thank you guys for making that possible. I guess it's better if I start with a subject and we can go to different things instead of trying to just keep it open. Oh, shoot. I got to plug it in. Oh, shut up. Oh, that don't even work. You guys, I'm going to end this because my computer is getting ready to flake out. Thank you, Nadia. I love when you guys come in. You guys, the ones that's here now and and some of the ones that left, well, everybody that was on today. It just made it fun for me. The time went by very fast. Um, and the different subjects we got on is very interesting. If somebody kind of didn't tell me, I think I would be upset. So these kind of subjects are important to talk about because they're real. They happen. Probably more than what's reported. But I'm going to leave you guys now because I can't find my battery. I think I left it in the other room. But good night to everyone. If you guys are going to decop, I'll join you. I'll see you over there. I'm gonna fix me something to eat first. I will join you there. If you guys come, and just everyone have a great evening. Be safe, and I see some of you tomorrow. Hopefully everybody. But if you can make it tomorrow, every day at 4. It's 2:10 in the UK. In the morning, 2:10 a.m. Well, I maintain a chat by yapping. Me too. Yeah. And that's good. That's why I usually have a topic for something to talk about instead of yapping. But it works better. It works better. But some topics, it's like, I don't want to talk. It's just sometimes it's hard for me to choose. It's hard. Yes, General, you do. You always stay to the end. Thank you so much. And thank you, Nadia, for reminding everyone to hit that like, that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up. So good night, everybody. Oh, AM. Oh, you like me. I'll be up sometimes 2 a.m. AM, she said, Nadia. No, that's 0. Sis, you up late as heck. Yeah, she be hanging. I have insomnia, so that happens to me a lot. But anyway, guys, again, I'm going to end this live for my battery. Do it for me. And thank you all for joining me. Thanks. Bye bye.